Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you are all will be fine. So today we will solve practical question on the cost of goods sold statement. Question number 2.2 exercise, page number 31 in your book. So first we will read the question, after that we will solve it. On December 31st, 19B, trial balance of the Balkwell company showed sales $4,005,000, net purchases $24,000,000, direct labor $3,204,000, sales salaries $2,000,000, delivery expenses $65,000, sales returns and allowances $25,200, transportation in $32,000, factory overhead $1,885,600, and advertising expenses $1,550,000. Inventories of the finished goods, work in process, and of the materials. These are so direct materials, work in process inventories, and finished good inventory of December 31st, 19A and 19B, the years that are given. So look at, our current year is 19B and our previous year is 19A. 19A is just, A and B are just only for the variable notations that are used, like 1997 and 1998. You can take like this one. So what are the requirements in the questions? Requirements: total manufacturing cost, cost of goods manufactured, cost of goods sold, and income statement. So now one by one we are going to solve it. So first one is, we will start from the direct material portion. Look at, first we will write the name of the company, then we will write the statement of the company, then we will write the for the time durations. So if we looked out the requirements, so CJs are also included, and total manufacturing cost and cost of goods sold statement, and similarly the cost of goods manufactured. These are the portion of what? These are the portion of the CGS. Manufacturing cost, cost of goods manufactured, these are the included in the CGS statement. That's why I directly solved in the CGS statements. So as I discussed in my previous lecture, that our cost of goods sold statement consists of main 5 parts: material cost, direct labor portion, factory overhead portion, work in process, and then finished goods. So direct materials portion, in direct material we will take those materials we will check out. This is from 1st of the January 19B till December 31st 19B. It means that this is the total year statements. So we will check our record that either from the previous year 19A we have the materials or not. So if we looked out the details of our question, so look at the materials, direct materials on December 31st 19A. This is the remaining materials which was left in 19A, and that is not used in 19A, so that should be used in 19B. So the remaining material of 19A in a closing material will become the beginning of 19B. So $1,76,000 materials. These material was purchased in 19A but was not used in 19A. So that will be used in 19B. It will becomes the beginning materials of the 19B. So direct materials, yes, sorry, direct materials inventory, it means that on 1st of January 19B, how much materials? The $1,76,000. $1,76,000 material. This was the remaining material from the previous year. So that will become the beginning materials for the 19B years. And we made some purchases. Look at, dear students, during the year, because manufacturing process is a continuous process, so we must have some materials purchased. Continuously we make production, so automatically we will make some purchases. So for the purchases, we will check out our data. Look at purchases net that are given. So we will write here how much? The $224 lakh we make the purchases. We will look out that either there is some purchase returns in the question or not. If there is purchase returns are given in the question, so we will subtract those purchases from the purchase returns from the purchases. But in the question, no purchases returns are given. When we purchase, so transportation in is that cost. Transportation in is that cost. Look at this, 32,000 is that cost which took place on the purchases. Like when you purchase some raw material, so you transfer those raw material to your manufacturing unit. So some transportation cost is also taken place, and that transportation cost will be added with the purchases amount. So what I should do, I should also add those transportation cost of what? Add what? Add transportation in. How much is transportation in? $32,000. $32,000. So look at the 24 lakh we purchased the raw material, and 32,000, that is transportation in took place, and there is no purchase returns. So how much is net purchases? Net purchases. So net purchases, what we will do, we will add the purchase amount and what's the transportation in. So how much is the net purchases? That should be like, just a minute, yes. So how much is total net purchases? Is equals to sum, we will sum up transportation in plus this. So our net purchases is the 24,32,000. Now how much material available for use now? So material available for use. Material available for use. How much? We will so look it, material available for use is the $1,76,000 material that is transferred from the previous year, that is remaining material of the 19A, and during 19B in the total year from 1st of the January until 31st of December, today is 31st of December for the year 19B. So we purchase the 24,32,000 materials. Now how much we have the total materials? So the previous year remaining material plus the purchases of this year. Clear? So that will be equals to sum purchases of this current year plus material of the previous year. So now the 26,08,600 material we have, that is ready for the use in the store. In 19B, in the year 19B, we have the $26,08,000 material we have. Now today is the end of the year 19B, 31st December, as you looked out here. So this statement is prepared on 31st December. Today is 31st December, 19B will be finished today. So when I checked the store, so in the store some materials was left which was not used. In 26,08,000 material, some material was not used. That will be used in the upcoming year 19C. So I am not concerning in that one. So the material which they are left, we will subtract it as the material left in the previous year, and that is transferred to the current year 19B. We add. So similarly here in the 19B, if some material are left that are not used, so that will be minus from 19B and will be added in the 19C. So from here we will subtract ending material, that is called ending materials, ending direct materials. Ending direct material means that those material which are on the 31st of December 19B, that is the remaining material in 19B. How much? That is minus. So from question there is given that locate 31st December 19B, the 1,76,000 if you see, so the 1,96,000 material, this one, this is remain 19B. This was the remaining material 1,76,000 of the 19A, which we will add, that will be added with the 19B. So that will becomes the beginning. Similarly, this 1,96,000 material, if you looked out these material, so that is left in 19B. So what we will do, we will subtract here. From here we will minus, and that will becomes added with 19C. But still 19C is not coming, so from here we will subtract it. Clear? Now this amount, how much? The 1,96,000, 1,96,000 material that was left, that is not used. So during the year, how much material we consumed? So materials used or consumed, that is also called consumed. During the year, how much material we consumed? So what we will do, we will use the formula here. Total material was 26,08,000, and in this 26,08,000, what the 1,96,000 material left. So we will subtract this one. So how much material? The 24,12,000 material that was used during the year. How much? 24,12,000 material that is used during the year. It means that the 24,12,000 material we transfer from store to manufacturing unit. Now when we transfer these material to process, so some direct labor is also taken place. Clear? So we will add direct labor cost. Direct labor cost. How much direct labor cost took place? Look at in the questions that are given. The $32,04,000 direct labor cost took place. So we will add those costs. How much? 32,04,000 cost. That is direct labor. Look at this is the direct material cost. This is also called material consumed or material used, and this is direct labor cost. So now how much is prime cost? Because we studied the prime cost, their direct material cost and direct labor cost is called prime cost. So prime cost is what? How much? Prime cost, if we looked out, so direct material cost, this direct material cost plus direct labor cost, this is called prime cost. Clear? Okay. Now when these materials was the 24,12,000 material put into process, on which $32,04,000 labor cost is taken place. So some indirect cost is also taken place, and that is called factory overhead cost. Factory overhead cost, keep in mind, are those costs, are those indirect cost which taken place in the factory. So we will add those cost, add FOH cost, factory overhead cost, FOH, factory overhead, all indirect cost, for example, indirect labor, indirect material and indirect expenses. That is called factory overhead. How much is factory overhead? So in the questions that are given, if you looked out the question, so factory overhead cost that is given 1885600. This is my factory overhead cost. Clear? So now we will add this cost as well as factory overhead cost, FOH. How much? 1885600. This is further cost, indirect cost took place. So look at, when we add the factory overhead cost with the prime cost, so this is called total manufacturing cost, or this is called total work in process, or this is also called factory cost or factory cost. So don't be confused. How much? Now, so we will add these cost, this cost plus this prime cost, that is equals to 75,01,600. This is called total manufacturing cost, or this is called total work factory cost. Clear? So this was my first, if we logged out, so this was my first requirement, total manufacturing cost. Look at in the requirement, total manufacturing. So we find out the total manufacturing cost, which is 75,01,600. Now I will repeat. Look at in the questions, total manufacturing cost Ranawadi, cost of goods manufactured or cost of goods sold. चूंकि cost total manufacturing cost or cost of goods manufactured, the cost of goods sold statement brahidi parts थी नज़र ma पर total ज़पा CGS statement के रावलम उस मातास्ता अवल न वैल्यू पर previous questions की चे मैंने cost of goods sold statement पर 5 parts की मंग divide करे दी यो तमंग वायु material part, second तमंग वायु direct labor part, third factory overhead part या factory overhead ता all indirect expenses या indirect cost मंग वायु, fourth one is work in process and fifth one finished goods. Razu, the direct material na बमंग start अखलू. Now direct materials, look at manufacturing cost continuous process दे नो मंग सरा को गुरुस दा चूंकि 19B year दे नो मंग बहु गुरु चे द 19A नस पातिशिवी दी पर December 31st चिकला खत्मे द material को ना नो पर questions के yes मंग तराकड़ी दी चे द $1,76,000 materials मंग सरा पर 19A के पातिशिवी दी दा द 19A closing materials दी यानी ending materials दी न दाबा द 19B द पारसिशी beginning बशी न मंग बे द December 31st 19A ना दा balance चरतवीसु 1st January ता मंगा दावे मंगा एक 1,76,000 materials मंग सारा द तेरशे काल ना पातियु په دې کال کې مونږ پرچیزز وکړي دي په 19B چې د 1 جنوري نه شروع شوی او نن 31 دسمبر دی د 24 لیک ډالر مونږ را میټیریل پرچیز کړي دي. اوس مونږ به وګورو کو پرچیز ریټرن وی نو دا به د هغه پرچیز ریټرن به د پرچیزز نه ماینس کو، خو چونکې په کوېسچنز کې نه دی راکړي نو پرچیز ریټرن نشته نو لیو هیر پرې دی دلته. ها ټرانسپورټیشن ان هغه کاست دی چې مونږ میټیریل کله پرچیز کو او هغه میټیریل کله خپل فیکټری ته راوړو نو هغې دپاره مونږ چې کوم کرایي ورکوو دیٹ از کال ټرانسپورټیشن ان. نو هغه ټرانسپورټیشن ان د دې پرچیزنګ په قیمت کې شاملیږي، ایډ کیږي، ورسره جمع کیږي. لکه ته یو څیز په بازار کې واخلي او د هغې پسې د کرایه ولګي نو هغه کرایه ورسره جمع کې. نو د $32,000 مونږ په دې باندې رینټ راغلی، ټرانسپورټیشن کاسټ راغلی دی، فیر چې ورته مونږ وایو. نو هغه مو سره ایډ کړو چې هغه دواړه ایډ شو نو 24,32,000 میټیریل مونږ اغستی دي. اوس د 1,76,000 میټیریل زمونږ سره د تیر شوي کال نه پاتې دي سال گذشته او 24,32,000 میټیریل مونږ په دې کال کې واغستل فرام 1 جنوري ټل دسمبر 31. اوس زمونږ سره ټوټل میټیریل څومره دي نو دا دواړه مونږ جمع کړل 1,76,000 پلس 24,32,000 چې ټوټل ته راغی 26,08,000. کلیر؟ نن چونکې د کال اخیری ورځ د 31 دسمبر دی د دې 19B نو چې ما ریکارډ وکړه د سټور کې نو د 1,96,000 میټیریل زما سره پاتیو په دې 26,08,000 کې چې هغه نه دی یوز شوي په دې کال کې، هغه به یوز کیږي په 19C کې په آینده کال کې. په آینده کال کې به یوز کیږي نو د دې کرنٹ کال نه به مونږ دا ماینس کو، دا زموږ سره ریمیننګ شو. ولی مونږ په دې وجه چې مونږ سره یو پرنسپل دی میچنګ پرنسپل، دا به یوز کیږي پر روان کال کې نو د دې هغه کاست په هم پر روان کال کې مونږ ځان سره څه کوو الټا ریکارډ کوو نو د دې کرنٹ ایئر نه به مونږ ماینس کو نو هغه مونږ ماینس کو نو زمونږ سره څومره میټیریل مونږ یوز کړي دي په دې کال کې د 24,12,000 میټیریل مونږ یوز کړي دي. ها په دې میټیریل باندې ډایرکټ لیبر هم لګېدلی دي چې د نه فینش ګوډز جوړ شوي ورک ان پروسس ته تللی نو د 32,04,000 میټیریل په دې باندې یوز شوي دي. ډایرکټ لیبر ته مونږ پیمنټس کړي دي نو هغه مو سره ایډ کو نو ګوره ډایرکټ میټیریل کاسټ دومره شوي دي 24,12,000 او 32,04,000 پی ډایرکټ لیبر کاسٹ. نو ډایرکټ میټیریل کاسٹ او ډایرکټ لیبر کاسٹ ته موږ پرایم کاسٹ هم ویلی شو. نو پرایم کاسٹ څومره شو 56,16,000 زموږ پرایم کاسٹ دی. ها په دې باندې به انډایرکټ کاسٹ هم راغلی وي کنه، لایک ډیپریسیشن د ماشینری شوی دی، ریپیر اینڈ مینټیننس اف ماشینری به شوي وي، الیکټریسټي به د ماشینری یوز کړي وي، سپروایزر ته به سیلری مونږ ورکړي وي. سو دا ټولو ته کمباینډ مونږ څه وایو فیکټري اوور هیډ کاسټ یعنی انډایرکټ کاسټ. څومره پې شوی دی په کوېسچنز کې مونږ ته راکړي دي چې 188,5600 هغه مونږ ورسره ایډ کړو نو کاسټ یې څومره ته ورسېده ټوټل مینوفیکچرینګ کاسټ یا فیکټري کاسټ 75,01,600. او فرسٹ ون مونږ څه کو فائنڈ آؤٹ کړو. د دې نیکسٹ portions we will solve in the next class inshallah.